Still, to me, going to Boston, still the greatest individual basketball game I've ever witnessed with my own two eyes was Game 6.
Unbelievable.
LeBron James Game 6 in Boston was the most amazing basketball game
Unbelievable.
I've ever witnessed with my own two eyes. Individually.
The bus. That's where they pissed him off.
Yes.
That's when they pissed him off.
Tell him that. Tell the story.
They pissed him off with the bus.
What happened?
We literally showed up to the game with like 40 minutes on the clock.
Yep.
Yeah.
Like the bus, Boston Hotel, the bus to the game, which is right around the corner, took us like 45 minutes to get to the game. Damn near an hour. And the bus was maybe already 10 minutes late from dropping the other guys off and coming back. You remember that was a time where the bus used to go drop another group off and come back for you. They didn't have 4 buses sitting outside like they do now. So it was already late coming back picking us up. Then we got to the game late. It took an hour. I don't know what route this took. I don't know what this mother.
It was
this
long.
It took the Redcoats to come in the Boston Revere tour. I don't know what the he took, but we got to the game. Literally 40 minutes on the clock.
It's a true story. This is true.
And we walk in there and we look at the time, and Dwayne says, we got 40 minutes. And Bron has this look on his face, and he says, don't worry about it.
No, I was going to say that. I've never been more confident going into a game that I should have been unconfident about in my life.
That made that look and said, don't worry about it. I think everybody in the locker room was like,
Let's go.
I looked at
it. Don't worry. The man said, don't worry about it.
I looked at him like about right before we're going out. He's like, Killer, we're going to be fine. I'm like, oh, my God. Because I'm telling you, to be is that confident going to that game is a game that we should be on. He told me, he goes, I'm shooting every bullet in my gun. I'm taking the clip out, and I'm throwing that. And then I'm throwing the gun I have at him, too. I said, gosh, damn, he's going to throw a lot at these guys.
When you're locked in and you're so gladiator mode, and something as small as the bus being late and you showing up late can literally knock everything off balance for you. Like, all of us were a little up by that. And Bron said, don't worry about it. And I think everybody just realigned and got right back in order.
Again, we're down 3-2. We lose this game, it's over for all of us.
No, it's Game 6. We're
down 3-2.
It's a small thing. No, it's not a big thing, but it's those moments change the course of all of our lives.
History. Yes, 100%.
History, our lives,
Our lives.
Miami Heat. Like, it's just a different. And it's funny because it wasn't like when he said it to us. It wasn't like we'll be fine. It was like, we're gonna be all right. And everyone was like, holy shit, because he never did that.
It was around and been the expendable 12. Not the little 12.
45, 15, and 5.
Yes.
And almost killed Jason Terry.
Yeah.
Almost. Almost.
It was the best game I've ever watched in my entire life.
It was unbelievable.
Amazing.
And that's why, like, when we had the GO conversation, and listen, I hate having these conversations, but because of what I witnessed with my own two eyes, I cannot take that out.
No.
And what he's done for my life, and what the Heat did for my life, and what those guys, all those guys. Because D-Wade, let me tell you something, that motherfucker showed up big ways and big moments all the time.
Told me about D-Wade, you're going to be like, just wait.
Yeah.
Just wait.
That's what he said.
Oh, yeah.
He did. You know, like, because D's a pretty low-key guy.
Yeah.
You know, in the regular season, you see flashes, and Mike was like, just wait.
Just wait. When the moment gets big.
And, you know, look, I don't think I've ever seen anybody in the history of basketball play with as much force as when D-Wade got downhill and said, I'm getting to the rack. Like, nobody. It was unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Because of his personality, and that's when we had these conversations. Yeah. I was telling him, like, you're gonna be in awe because you'll go out of a huddle one time and you can just see it. And when it's time to compete, that there. I tell people, man, there's a lot of guys I'll go to war with. That's one of them. Like, in a big moment.
Twice on Sunday.
Oh my God.
For sure.
You know, and like people always ask me, well, like, who's the alpha? And I'm like, man, they're both alphas, man. It wasn't even like that.
It really wasn't.
You know, I mean, LeBron was the best player in the world at the time.
Yes.
You know, and like, yeah, we respected him, but like, D was like, there was like no alpha and beta. There were two alpha dogs if there ever was.
We all understood that.
And it's like it's hard to explain if you weren't there, but like there was no thing.
We never even made it, and then we all understood. Once again, we got another alpha who CB is a
killer.
No.
We all understood. Hey, LeBron's the best player.
By a long ways, by the way.
Yeah.
At the time, he was the greatest player on planet Earth by a wide margin.
Yep.
Like, it was crazy because it was like what's understood didn't have to be explained to us.
No.
Yep. But you know what was fun though? When D-Wade and Bron took the night off.
Oh man.
You saw some.
Wait, let's go, baby. Let's go.
Oh,
Let's go.
how badly did we want to win those games? Let's just stick it to those guys.
Oh my God.
First of all, CB was different. CB, walked around like,
So you could book 30 for CB when those guys are out. You could book 30.
but like the rest of us were like,
Oh, we was ready.
No, it went from having 6 shots until, hey, man, I might get 14, 15.
That's why we used to be upstairs. That's why we played 2-on-2 full court and 3-on-3 full court and all that crazy
out?
stuff. Oh man, for those moments right there.
It was. Going to Atlanta, that game in Atlanta. Remember CB hit that 3, and I mean, those were the best wins.
Our team was never so excited to have guys, the 2 best players on planet Earth out.
We did win without LeBron D. Wade.
And then, but then fast forward to a playoff game. You're playing, right? you're playing there, right?
Need anything?
Yeah, you good?
See you tonight.
You good? You're playing there, right? Golly, man.
Those are the best moments, though. Those are the stories you miss, man. When you play, it's like, championships were great, and those were fun. But like those small moments where, you just remember and you laugh about them, and that's what you miss when you retire.
It really is.
And for me, and it's probably the same thing for you guys. Like you just wanted to make sure you still had it. Like, can I still bring it there?
Yeah.
I understand I'm a role player, but these motherfuckers out. I got to be a little more assertive tonight. You know what I'm saying? And can I still do it? You know what I'm saying? It was always good to feel like, damn, I still got it. You know what I'm saying? So to be able to win those games when those guys were out, it did something for our confidence.
It did.
Individually and collectively as a group.
It did.
You know what I mean? The mental part of that.
When I got back, boy, I heard you ran up a gambling tab.
A gambling
The boys say you owe some money, Rio. Was you gambling? Do you owe the boys some money?
Man, I paid my debt, but yeah, I did. I owe Jimmy.
He owed a little money. So how long it took you to pay your debt?
It took a little while because I don't talk to them guys. I don't be around.
Was you the debt
So
collector?
it was like,
No, I ain't the debt collector, but the first thing I hear when he got back, I ain't hear him not hooping. I ain't hear about practice.
didn't hoop.
I heard the motherfucker ran up a tab.
I
Who'd you
didn't
run
hoop.
tab
I
up
didn't
with?
practice.
Who'd you run tab up
We was
on?
playing Blu-ray.
They play Blu-ray.
We was playing Blu-ray.
They play that goddamn
I used to
Blu-ray.
tell y'all about that, Real.
I used to tell
hold
Real
on,
about that
Hold on,
too.
let me, now my turn. I used to tell you about that shit, Real. I used to say, man, which one of y'all motherfuckers don't belong at that table? It was Ray Allen, it was Juwan Howard, it was LeBron James, it was Dwayne Wade, and it was you.
This motherfucker.
There's a different, first and 15 come, there's a different check,
And
bro.
then Rashad Lewis and all these
I
motherfuckers. And you got
used to
Rio.
kept telling you, bro.
But listen.
Like, which one of y'all don't belong on that table?
I understood that. But
Big
that
bank
was,
take little bank, motherfucker.
that was my way. That was my way to
Big bank
connect with
take
those
little
guys.
bank.
That was your way to connect.
I mean, I wasn't getting I wasn't getting beat over the head with money like
Well, you
that.
goddamn lie. I called you one trip and what I told you.
How
one
was I
night.
owed?
One night I told you when Shorty won that money, he said, I'm about to buy a truck. And ran up and down the aisle of the plane. When I called you that night, what I said to you?
Hold on, tell the story though.
I don't know the story because I wasn't playing that night.
Tell the story.
Shorty ran up and down the aisle on the plane and said, I'm about to buy a truck.
So listen, hey, here go the story, killer. Everybody know, but we was playing guts, 3-card poker, right?
Yeah.
So it was a ghost. I had a pair of 9s going around. No, I had a pair of 8s going around. Everybody saying, I'm the first one. I'm in. Everybody get out. Everybody get out. I got a pair of 9s. I'm guaranteed to win. Pair of 8s, I'm guaranteed to win. Brian flip over the first card. It's a 9.
He in trouble.
Okay. I'm like,
Pair of
all right,
9, he
cool.
in trouble.
Second card, a jack. I'm like, oh, yeah, this ain't nothing. Another card, a 9. Pair of 9s be the pair of 8s for 45,000.
Yeah.
What did I call you and say?
Damn.
That night, what did I call you and say?
I paid him 2 days later. He bought the
Yeah,
truck.
but that ain't the point. What I call
You
you
bought
and
the
say?
truck? No, hold on.
He bought the truck. No, listen, I wanted to kill Sean. I wanted to blow that truck up. He bought the truck, pulled up to practice, because I used to live across the street. So sometimes I just walk to practice or I run or, do some goofy shit. This nigga pulled up and was like, yo, you want to ride? I'm like, Sean, if you don't get the fuck away from me, I'll blow you in this truck up right there. Like, I was so
Bruh.
fucking pissed.
I don't get involved. I don't get involved in that shit. But I called you that night and I said, Rio, that's it.
Yeah, he said, you got to stop playing them
I
games.
said, Rio, that's it.
I used to say the same shit to you, though,
That's
right?
it.
Hey, but the next ride, I won 55,000. So
No, I understand that,
It
but
was a hit or miss.
That's the OG advice
ain't
for
no
the day for
hit
all
or
these young
miss.
kids.
But listen,
in the league.
for me, that was my way to connect to those guys.
I
and
get
be
it. That's
like,
an expensive way to connect,
It
bro.
is, but I had
If
to
I
do
got
what
to
I
spend 45,000 to be your friend, I don't want to be your friend.
Yeah, but if you want to win a
agree.
championship, that money coming right back.
Nah, goddamn, Rio. I called you that night and say, that. You ain't playing no more.
Yeah.
That. Big bank take little bank 7 days a week and twice on Sunday.
Right.
Hey, but Lil Bank was winning sometimes, though.
Yeah, but it ain't enough.
See, this is why I
It ain't
love
enough.
Real. This is why I love Real. He can't just take the motherfucking advice.
He keeps
got to
saying,
come back with something
yeah,
else.
but he also keeps
Yeah,
saying,
but,
yeah,
but Lil Bang, come on, take Lil
Yeah, but
Big
guess
Bang every
what?
once in a while.
We had to create a 24-hour rule for this mother. 24 hours, you got to walk in the locker room and your money got to be in your locker. Because real will owe you money and gamble with you the next day.
Sure
And
will.
take the money back that you owe you and pay you back with
Hey.
your own money. That is not finna happen.
But you see me every day, I gotta pay you back. So I ain't going
Real will
nowhere.
come in that motherfucker and owe you 30,000, beat you, pay you back your 30 out the money he just took from you again. So now you're really down 60, but he paid you back 30 of your 60, so you're still down 30.
Killer, that's good math. You got your money that you was owed. You was only owed 30. That's what you was owed. Whatever what you ever lost
said he
right
got
here.
good math.
Yeah, whatever you just lost right now, that's mine.
Not the strategy, bro. Come on, man.
But I can only do that with my like I would never do that anywhere else besides like my teammates or people that like I can trust and that trust me. They know they getting their money. They know I ain't what you gonna trade me?
I folded my hand immediately. So I don't even like with a ghost hand. So I folded my immediately.
That's what gambling was that day. I gambled that day and paid for
You
it. I
gambled.
did.
You was right. You know, we didn't have nobody like CB. You know, when we played in the finals, Serge Ibaka was blocking everything.
Yeah.
He don't respect. If CB not standing out there, guess what? He not standing out there.
Yeah.
He's gonna stand close to the basket.
We had to put Serge ass in the far corner.
We put
CB
CB way over there.
Keep him over
and
there.
And if he's helped off a little bit, Brian and D Wade was gonna attack the rim, find him corner three. That's the importance of CB in a nutshell. And we beat them what 4-1.
Yeah. And for all you out there that was saying, oh, well, you must be saying you ain't that good because you was CB backup. Go check the film we played Indiana when CB was hurt.
Man,
Show you how good I am. I'll show you how good I am.
Right.
Go check the film we played Indiana and CB was
you-
hurt.
you-
I can answer that question.
Hey, producers, do me a
Facts.
favor during this, man. Let's run some UD highlights.
Yeah,
Hey,
well,
for
I'm
sure.
not-
Nah, 'cause we was out there
the
doing
first
work,
thing
yo.
you said was, oh, you a CB backup, so you must be saying you ain't that good.
Killer,
Go check the film.
I'm gonna help you out. I'm gonna keep it because this world's getting real lazy.
Yeah, they
So
call it
instead of
casuals,
ma-
Killer.
Yeah,
They
instead,
casuals.
instead of making them go out there and look at it, I'm just gonna play it. We're just gonna play it.
Oh, yeah, give him the film
we
when
got the
CB was
power.
out.
We got the power of
Yeah,
playing.
we could do that.
Right.
That's
So
real
some
quick.
of mine too in that Indiana, Chicago got a lot of work. They got a lot of second unit work.
Man, listen.
They got a lot of work.
Speaking of that, what about that lob? Let's go back to the lob. Let's
'cause
replay
like
the lob.
NBA's moments, right? Like
The
when you
lob.
get older like us, you're not old like us yet,
Right.
but you're getting there.
Stop, Killer, stop.
But you are. Like hopefully you do get there. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, but not
like
too
NBA
fast.
becomes snapshots for you.
Man.
And that right there was an NBA snapshot
Man.
that I'll never
And I-
forget.
and
And
listen.
you're involved in it. So talk about that
And
lob.
I like Jason Terry, man. Me and JT cool, but god damn.
I think our whole bench got teed up for that on
Hey,
that
bro,
play.
listen. When it happened, I'm gonna be honest. Did y'all think it was gonna be like this viral? We talking about
Hell
10, 15
no.
That's what I tell people. I didn't think nothing of it
Hell
other than it was
no.
a momentum changing play. I didn't think it was gonna be like, because it wasn't the best lob we ever had. It was a lot of lobs over the years, but
Yeah, but
I
it was a
think
body.
He just
that's
jumped
what
over
it,
it.
and it was because it was Boston. They was talking trash. I think that's what it was. But I had just turned it over.
Yeah.
Tried to make up for it, which we did. Got the back tip. You know, D Wade, kicked it up to me. I had a layup, but I heard the freight train. I heard
Man.
I heard him,
What it
bro.
sound like? What it sound like?
You can hear his.
Hey, listen, don't nobody get out when it's a steal.
Nobody get off.
Everybody else
fast
just get the out the way
No,
freight
doubt.
train coming.
because the freight train coming.
There was
Run wide.
There was two times when I was with two certain scenarios in Miami that I always knew is if they were running down for a break, my whole job was just to cut the guy off and make him change direction because Brown was going to throw it off the backboard.
For sure.
And on the offense, he turned and went the opposite direction faster than any human being I've ever seen in my life.
Man,
Like,
I heard him, bro.
He said,
I
Cold,
heard
sir.
him. I didn't even see him. I just heard him, and
Sound
so
like you had a Kentucky
man,
Derby.
when I heard him, I was just like, oh, okay, no layup here. I just had to make sure it was high enough that JT didn't tip it. Like, and that's what it was. And it was the fact that he probably should have not jumped. He probably should have just turned and got out the way, or but he was feeling he was feeling froggy. He thought I was about to turn it over. Like he thought I was throwing it to nobody because he didn't see LeBron till it was too late.
Ain't nobody see him till it was too late.
Hey, well,
I didn't see him coming either. I was watching you. I was focused on you on the break. I didn't see
that's
Bron
that
coming.
PG radar vision.
Is that what you got?
That's that PG radar. Because you heard him, but he was, and I was like, oh, nah, he close. Like he close enough to where you could just put it anywhere in the atmosphere.
Bro,
like,
that's the same thing D Wade said. Like you just throw it up in the atmosphere. Like you don't know where he at, you don't know what's
Just
going on,
put it
but you
up.
know he coming. You just throw it up somewhere.
Yep, and he gonna dunk it left or right hand. Like the one thing he gonna do, he gonna catch the ball and finish.
Yeah, it's. I'll be
that's what
honest.
he
It's the
gonna
one
do.
thing is so impossible when people ask about him, and playing alongside of is how fast, how athletic. He never mishandled any pass. Like you throw it anywhere. I mean, it was just
I
he
think it's
was
a gift,
so
bro.
fast, man.
Yeah, that was crazy.
It was a
Nah,
gift. It was
crazy.
a gift
Just
he
get
had,
out the
bro.
way. I mean, just talk about the relationship now. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, you know, me and you still keep in touch. You know what I'm saying? But everybody's kind of going their separate ways. We don't talk as much. But there was one particular situation. I think I want to let you explain yourself because I think people took it out of context. You misunderstood. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever the situation may be. But speak on the fact. You know what I'm saying? The conversation of when Bron's name came up, man, it was like nobody really feared Bron. Nobody really scared of Bron. Like I was at the crib. I kind of got what y'all think you were saying. You know what I'm saying? But
I was shocked.
You was shocked.
you were
Why,
shocked.
though?
You were shocked.
Killer, why was you
Why was
shocked?
you shocked?
Because I think people do fear Bron. Personally.
So my thought process was this. As a basketball player, obviously a great basketball player, but Bron is going to win the basketball game.
Yeah, so-
He's going to play however he needs to play to win the basketball game. Bron is not going to make it personal. Bron is not going to make it personal.
I don't think-
MJ will make it personal.
Yeah, I don't think people fear anybody like that. You shouldn't if you're at the level we're at. But like if you're reading between, like to me, like
You better feel that back in the day. They used to fear that black cat.
no, 100%.
You had MJ that night. You probably ain't sleep the night before.
Different situations though. Like to me, like now it's like, yeah, there might not be a fear, but they didn't feel comfortable. They didn't feel comfortable having to guard that
I didn't say
Bron.
that. See, everybody would change the words.
I'm looking at a snippet, right? Like
Yeah,
I'm looking
that's
at a
the biggest
snippet.
thing, 'cause when I
so,
said it-
So to me, like I was shocked. I'm answering what I said. Or were you shocked? I was shocked because I saw a snippet, and your snippet doesn't look good. So explain it.
When I said it, right, I was basically saying that the players that we went against didn't fear Bron, like the Danny Grangers, the Luol Dengs, the Jimmy Butlers, the people that we were seeing in the playoffs, they wasn't fear Bron because the media was killing Bron the year he came to Miami. Like all they did was talk about, oh, he can't win, he can't do this, he can't do that. Then when we lose to Dallas and he doesn't have a good series, they're killing him even more. So both of y'all know I was close as hell to Bron.
Yeah.
So when he's going to work out, he's calling me like, Rio, come on, let's go work out. So during them workouts, I hear conversations. I hear him saying like, people don't think I can do this. Okay, let me work on this. All turnaround jumpers, all jab stab jumpers, all back to the basket stuff. So when we come to that next year and everybody's like, make Bron shoot, make Bron do this. You can't make Bron do nothing. He's 280, 6'8", one of the best athletes we've ever had. So he's going through you. Now he knows the real basketball. Now he knows how everybody's game plan is against him. So now he's attacking different. So your mindset is going against that. It's like, oh, I know what he can't do because the media has been saying X, Y, Z. But you haven't been in the gym seeing what he's working on. Now that he's going and he's got 24 with 20 points in the paint, you like, damn, what to do now? Now that fear comes is like, I don't know how to stop him. I don't know what to do now.
Yeah, I just.
So that's what I
think-
was basically saying.
I just think the word fear is the wrong word, right? Like I don't think at our level, I don't think people fear anybody. Like you're not gonna beat my ass. Like you're not gonna beat me up, right? Like, are you uncomfortable? I don't care what anyone says.
I
All
think
the
fear is different than scared. I didn't
we're
say
uncomfortable
scared.
going into game one or going into game two. They're uncomfortable guarding that motherfucker. Like I don't care. Y'all can say what y'all want. Now fear is a different thing. Like fear is like, dog, like, oh, you're gonna kill, like you're gonna beat me. Like that's fear. Like I don't think anyone fears nobody. But that motherfucker was, you're uncomfortable checking that dude. I'm telling
You're
you.
definitely uncomfortable, but the word fear and scared is two different things. I can see if I was like, nobody was scared of Bron. Yeah, y'all was definitely scared of Bron because y'all know what he could do. But fear in that matchup, it's like, I don't have a fear because I know he could be beat. I know he's been beat. I know what he can't do. But when he's
You ain't
doing
fearing
it,
that boy, you,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Once he's doing it, it's kind of like, oh, okay, now like, oh, this is a whole different beast. Like, we could all agree from that Dallas series to that next year, Bron was a whole different animal, right?
Yeah.
Everybody says that. So once y'all say that, why y'all looking at me crazy when I said nobody feared Bron when y'all was killing him? It has nothing to do with his character.
like
it
I
has
said,
nothing to do with his game.
I literally just
nothing. No, I'm talking about other people. It's
Yeah.
like I said nothing about his character, nothing about his game, nothing about the person. I said how people viewed him.
So how's your relationship with him now?
damn.
Damn. Damn, let me get
I
a
mean,
beer.
I
That
don't
sound
know.
like this gonna be interesting.
I don't know. I honestly don't know. I mean, I shoot him a text here and there, say what's up, congratulations, da-da-da-da. Sometimes he texts back, sometimes he don't. So
Sometimes he do text back.
yeah, sometimes he do.
He's a
So it's
busy
not
man.
like I don't think there's beef between us.
Yeah,
But
busy man.
I still got a lot of love for Bron. You know, he helped me get my championship. Like that's one of my favorite teammates. Like I ain't got no beef. I don't have no disrespect to him. Nothing. There's some other people that I don't like out there, but you know that's a whole different story. But Bron ain't one of them.
All right, Rio. Well, since you said it,
Exactly right. You opened this can of worms, didn't
I'm
you?
just
I
saying.
just gotta ask.
Yeah, you do gotta ask. Like you're only doing your job.
Who don't you like?
I don't like Tristan Thompson. And I don't like Tristan because of what he said about me.
What'd he say?
About when he went on Draymond's podcast about Rio's probably trying to call Bron, trying to get a job, and he's mad. Like, what? Like,
See, I didn't know he said all that.
yeah, he
I
said
didn't say
all
it. I
that.
said, yeah, I didn't see it either.
That's
I
what
know
I'm
he
saying.
said
It's
all
like,
that.
where did all that come from? Like, bro.
When was this?
He went on Draymond's show right after, whenever all that went viral. You go on Draymond's podcast and see it. And I was just like, bro, you was the same person that see me in the G League. Like, Rio, welcome back. I love you, da-da-da-da. Now you going back and saying that I'm bashing my teammate. I hate when people be on sucker shit. Bro, I didn't say nothing about him. I said how people viewed him. So now that you got a beef with me, now you saying all this stuff about me. Oh, okay, cool. I didn't start this. I didn't say nothing about you.
What you got to say, Coach?
And I learned this from UD. UD the one to see.
Here we go.
Hey, that's a good
I
vet.
don't go.
That's a good OG.
I don't go around bullying people. I didn't say nothing about you, and you picked on me.
I gotta give him that. I gotta give him that. I gotta give him that. We don't start trouble.
We don't.
We don't start no trouble. And we don't bother nobody. So I gotta give him that.